What's up, everybody? It is the year 2022, and I'm glad to have my boy, the man, the myth, the legend, my boy Andreas. How you
What
doing,
up?
bro?
Good. Good. Happy
Good.
New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year to you and your family, and Happy New Year to every single one of you. This is episode number 47, starting the year strong.
Yes. Uh 2022.
Yes, 2000.
2022. Wrestling's been crazy.
Oh, dude, there's
What's
so
up, everybody?
much right
Just to
now
let you
to get
know,
into. I
there's
know
still a
it's
lot
been
of
a
video
while
left,
for
so
all
please
of us.
continue. I hope you like this video.
Just to give
Um, all
just to
the
give my
video
brother
is
Warren a
not
heads up that
completely.
just want to give
I
him some
didn't have
love.
enough
He
room,
has
so please stick with
some
me.
foot issues.
If you want to continue listening to this
He's doing
episode, it'll
okay.
be on Spotify,
He
Apple,
had some
Google,
kind of
wherever you
a
get your
hole in his foot.
podcast audio.
Yeah.
And
The
so, but he's
conversation will
doing good. He's
continue.
doing good.
So please stick with me.
But
I think it's
we're
like
gonna see if we can have
40
him.
minutes
We're gonna have
after
him
this half an
sometime
hour.
this weekend,
So
hopefully.
please, if you want to
Much
continue
love to you,
the
Warren.
conversation,
Much love.
You know? Much
please,
One
love.
love,
the
baby. One
description will be
love.
down below
Word.
um,
Uh,
for the
but yeah,
audio
man,
to
I would like to
continue
say
the
welcome,
conversation.
Andreas.
So thank you
You
for
are
this video. Remember, like and
the
subscribe,
first guest
and let's
of
continue.
2022 in this episode number 47. Um, like I
What
said,
a good way to start.
huh?
What a good way to start.
Dude, you know what, man? I gotta be honest here. Gotta be honest. This year, I would have to say, um, um, I gotta say not to put too much personal stuff out there, but it's this year, man. This year sucks. Um, this year really, really sucks, bro. I have to say, as much as I wish it was that it wasn't. I wish it was the best starting the year best off, but this year has really, um, really fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Excuse my language,
No, this is
everybody.
an open show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We talk about whatever, we say whatever, we do whatever. I'm
right.
like stone cold, you know what I mean, on this podcast. Like,
It's
no,
no, bro. I just gotta, just starting the new year, man. It's been really, really hard for me, um, hard for my family. To my cousin, right now, at this moment. Um, the first New Year's, the New Year just sucked. Like I lost my stepdad, um, in the beginning of New Year's. Um, God rest his soul, Jeff Campbell. He had liver problems, and he's been fighting it for a long time. And and the liver got to him, and um, now you know now he's with God. So um, I lost I lost a good stepdad. He was really good to my mom. Really, really good to my mom. Treated her really how a woman should be treated. Good with respect. And you know, it just and it just it sucks, man. It sucks.
well,
eh,
just stepping away from wrestling.
yeah,
You know what I
everybody.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
just bear
tell
with us.
tell your people that you love them and you care about them. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I
And
mean?
I
With everything with COVID and
yes,
everything going
COVID
on,
sucks.
like you actually lost your stepdad to a real illness. You know what I mean?
Yes.
No, but on top of that, we have to deal with COVID too. So you
Right.
know, um,
Um.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, bro.
No. Yeah. No. It's all good, man. I'm just glad he's in a better place now. He's with God, and
I mean, I actually lost my cousin the other day. We just had to uh go to her service. You know,
I'm
to
sorry
a
for your loss,
COVID
man. Sorry for your loss.
to a COVID thing. So you know what I mean. So
Much love, man. Sorry for your
it's
loss.
no, it's all good. I appreciate it. You know, you should. we got to figure out how to just go. You know what I mean? Because these times are just different now. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard. Like it's hard. Like sometimes we don't even know if our loved one is sick because some areas we're not able to go and see them. You know, some states are worse than others. You know what I mean? Like where the requirements and the restrictions are really mandated. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you know, some areas, you're not able to see your family, or even know if they're sick or not. You know what I mean? Because of this COVID or whatever.
Right.
So shout out to everybody out there who lost somebody. Whether it be last year or the beginning of COVID or you know
Beginning of the year.
the beginning of the year.
Um.
You know
You
what I mean?
know.
Like with me,
Yeah.
like we just don't know. But and if you have those people around still, just let them know that you love them and
That's
you, and
right.
you care about them.
That's right.
Send a text message, make a phone call.
That's
You
right.
know,
Do a video chat. You know what I'm saying?
do a video
Uh.
chat. You don't
Even
know. You don't know what can happen.
that's right.
You know?
Just like the saying goes, we're not promised tomorrow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, just we should thank God every day that we get each and every day that we're blessed every day waking up.
yeah.
Um, and I want to give one more shout out. I don't want to put too much out there right now. It's really really bad out there right now. I know with COVID, and I just want to give a heart, much love and strong prayers um, to my cousin Leonard and Brandy. Um, I don't want to say too much, but just please everybody just shout out prayers to them to his daughter. Right now is really fighting for her life. I just want to give just much love and prayers as possible. I just want to say, Leonard and Brandy, I love you so much, man. I can't imagine right now what there's no words when your child um, is really really sick, and there's no words to um, uh, there's no words to describe. But I just want to give a good shout. I just want to give a shout out to my cousin Leonard and Brandy Serrano. Right now they're going through really really hard times. So please everybody send prayers um, and pray that um, my cousin, their daughter, Destiny, stays strong and keeps fighting for her life right now. I uh, just don't have no words. Just want to give just nothing but love and prayers. Um, just really, very strong prayers for them. Um,
Much love.
yeah, man, that's really a crazy year. But yes, just want to give shout out to everybody out there who has lost somebody or who's going through tribulations right now or going through or going through revelation right now. Much prayers to everybody out there, man. Everybody, just much love to everybody. Prayers to everybody. Everybody, stay strong. Love each other. Um, you know,
I
just
mean, we
you
gotta.
know,
Everyone, I think everyone's been handling themselves right through these times. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
like, it's just that factor of not knowing what could
yeah,
happen. You know what I mean? At any moment. You know what I mean? Of somebody's life. You
yeah,
know.
dude. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I was hoping this year will be better, and and it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. I know things will get better in time, but just I know sometimes we have to fall to get up. Um, and stay strong and be humbled, and um, and just thank God every day that we wake up every day. That He gives us that He gives us an extra day of life, and to live life as much as possible and as safe as possible as well. Um, but yeah, dude. But
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Just I know everybody's a little. It's a little. It's deep in the beginning, but
No,
I
fuck that. We're gonna say and talk about whatever we want on this show. That's
yes,
what we
yes,
do. That's what
yes,
it's been in the beginning. Not
man,
everything is smiles
and
and laugh.
rainbows.
You know what I mean? We
That's
could get
right.
serious on this shit too. So
That's right. That's right, man.
you know,
But you know what? But like, before we get into it, just send prayers to everybody out there. Let's start this year strong. Um, and yeah, let's wish everybody the best out there wherever you're at. Wish everybody for COVID. Remember, stay vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, stay vaccinated. Believe it or not, you know, believe what you want to believe. You know what I mean? Whatever you have to do, just be safe out there, and just whether we like it or not, let's just keep wearing a mask. I know it's not getting better. It's getting worse too out there with COVID. Fucking crazy. Just when we think we're about to get out of this hole, man, it just gets fucking deeper and deeper before we have to crawl up, all up the hole before we see that sunshine,
man,
before we see that
I don't
light.
even. I don't even want to talk about it. You know, what I mean? They don't even. It's like it's. I'm so. There's just a
God,
lot. I'm vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm vaccinated. All that. Right. I'm just. I don't know what to make out of it. Out of it all. You know.
yeah.
I'm just following the rules. I'm doing what I have to.
You know what? And
Um.
bless you
Uh.
for doing what you need to do, man.
Yeah. You
You
know.
know,
I don't take it lightly. I take it serious. You know what I mean? Like. But people's opinions are people's opinions. People think what they're gonna think.
that's right.
People are gonna read what they want to read.
That's
People
right.
are gonna hear what they want to hear.
Everybody
So
has everybody has their own what you want to
yeah,
believe, and
I, I, I just,
each
I
his
just
own,
know,
each his own.
I just know that I've lost people. I've known people who have been sick. I've faced it. Head on. You know what I mean, with some really close people. So like, I don't know. I don't have too much more to say about that. Then it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's here. It's not going nowhere unless
No,
unless we do what we have to.
god damn it,
You
it's
know what
not
I'm
going
saying?
anywhere. Yeah, you're right, man.
Unless we what unless everyone does what they have to. You know what I mean? I'm not saying get it. Like to each his own.
That's right.
That's your
Everybody,
that's
yeah,
your choice. That's your decision. But like for me, with everything that I've came to face with, it's been real and it is out there. You know what I mean? Whether I like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Whether we like it or not,
yeah, yeah. But
it's
we're all in
it's
this. We're
there,
all in
it's right
this together.
here, it's there, it's everywhere.
Yeah, right,
We
right.
can't be like just look, be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's crazy, man.
I just
Everybody
don't
like it.
want to.
Yeah, we just don't want to believe it, but
Just don't want to give it
get the
the
program.
time. I just don't want to give it the time of day. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good this way. Everything is all right. My family's good.
Well, I'm
Like I said,
I'm glad, man. Everything's good. Just much love and prayers, man. Too.
always. I
Um,
appreciate you. You know that.
no, man. It's been a while. It has been almost. I don't know. It's probably been a good couple months now.
Yeah.
Um, you
Yeah.
know, last year, like I said, we pretty much got together on SmackDown last year.
I was so hyped for it just to get sick.
Dude,
Dude. I was
dude,
I was fucking pissed. I wasn't myself that night. You know what I mean?
dude.
But I was there. You know what I mean? I was.
Everybody, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on YouTube. Everybody, go check it out. It's on the road to SmackDown coming to Phoenix. After when COVID opened, when the world opened a little bit, we actually straight went to SmackDown. So please go check go go right now on my YouTube channel. Go check out the episode. It's up there on the way to SmackDown.
That was such a big episode, dude. You
Dude,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
I think it
Like it
was
was such a big episode.
40 minutes, but don't quote me on that. Could be less than that, but we had a good time, a blast.
It was great.
It was great. And like I said, everybody, this is Mars Open Talk, and this is a gaming and wrestling experience, man. This is everything into one. Uh,
What was your favorite wrestling moment of 2021?
Ooh, good question. Good question. You know what? Damn, I don't even know. I this.
Don't you say the releases either, you know?
No, I just. Oh man, you know what? I haven't. You know what? It's been so long. I haven't even wrote them down. It just, it's in the past. This is the new year. I haven't been writing stuff down because just I wasn't too sure how long or when the next episode this was gonna, or when we're gonna, or when the next episode was gonna be. So I was just focusing on the now
We
and the
can
new
freestyle,
year.
and we're always better when we freestyle anyway on
No,
the show.
that yeah, you're right, and you're
You know
right,
what I mean? Because
and
everything just comes naturally.
I just, you know, I can't really think of. I just think about how my boy right now is over 500 days of the Universal Champion. My boy,
I
the
knew
head of
you
the
were gonna say
table,
that.
the
You're
head of the
wearing the shirt and
table.
everything. I was gonna say you're wearing the shirt and everything. I'm like, you'd be a
You know,
fool not to say that. You
hey,
know?
you know what? Before we get into this, because
Yo, here we
I
go.
want, I,
Here
you
we
know what?
go.
Wait, hold up.
You're scaring me with the
No,
fingers
no,
up. You know what
no,
I
hold
mean?
up. Hold up. I wanna.
Put the fingers down. Put the fingers down. You're scaring me with the fingers up.
No, I didn't want to get. I want to talk about some gaming real fast because I know we always go straight to wrestling.
Right.
This is 2022. I'm gonna try to go as much as I can with some news and some gaming news, and then we'll jump into wrestling.
Go ahead. Go
Um,
ahead.
you know what, bro? I want to get your opinion real quick about what's this? I'm sorry, buddy. It's a little bit ahead of time, a little bit back 4 days ago, but to stay with us here. Um, I think this was a really crazy thing that I read on IGN, and it was on the news too that an asteroid nearly 3 times as big as tall as the Empire State Building was expected to make a close approach to Earth on January 18th. Let me see that again. A asteroid 3 times as tall as the entire state building is expected to make a close approach to Earth on January 18th. Um, uh, don't worry, it's still going to be more than 1 million miles away from us. Just to have a little quote
Oh,
there.
that makes me feel so much fucking better.
I mean, we pretty
uh,
much be dead by now.
yeah, you know, that makes me feel a whole lot better. You know,
um,
this is a fucking
which is actually
asteroid we're
kind of
talking about.
scary. It is today, technically, it's today, but
Yeah.
it was on the news 4 days ago that today it's going to approach Earth. It's gonna, pass by us. But it's kind of crazy,
I'm
kind of.
gonna say this. I'm a big believer in God. You know what I mean? So whatever the big fella has mapped out, I'm not afraid to go up there to his doorstep and be welcome to the gates. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I know this ain't gaming, but this is open talk. A little bit of news here. I just want to get your little small opinion on that. It's kind of crazy shit.
It is crazy, bro. It is
Um,
crazy.
yeah. So
I don't I don't know. That's a that's a great topic. First off,
um,
good dig on that. You know what I mean?
I just had to save it because technically it's happening today. So it's gonna
But
pass by us.
what do I think? I think the sound of that is crazy. First, you know what I mean. I think people are gonna read and look more into it than most people. Me, I'm that most people where I'm not gonna take my time to read something like that or let alone believe it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, if what I am a believer in is if God has that aligned for all of us, then we're gonna have to deal with that as such. There's nothing we could do about it. You know,
Right.
you know what I mean?
No, you're right.
We're sitting ducks, all of us. You know what I'm saying?
We're all
Like
gonna be like the dinosaur. We're all gonna be
there's
extinct.
nothing we could do.
Um,
But I am glad that it's it's missing us by miles.
Yes, and just to clarify a little more on it, it says, like I said before, it's gonna come to a closest approach to Earth, which is today. But don't worry, it's still gonna be more than 1 million miles away from us. And
That's fucking funny, bro.
um, accordingly to space.com, the colossal space rock is estimate um, the measure around 3,400 feet, which is almost three times the height of a 102-story Empire State Building, and it will make a close pass to our planet on January 18th, which is today. This was 4 days ago. NASA was per NASA near Earth object study. So, see, the Earth is in the clear as expected to be traveling at a distance of 1.2 million miles. Um,
That sounds fucking insane, dude. Every time you read it, like it
uh,
gets more interesting.
yeah, and let me see if I can, let me see, and just to read a little more. Let's see, formerly known as uh, seven uh, 7,482, um, which is probably like years. Um, it says slash 1994 PC1 marks the closest approach the Earth. Oh, excuse me. Approach the space rock will make to Earth within the next 200 years. Um, so this will be the close. So there'll be so this marks the closest approach to the space rock will make to the Earth within the next 200 years. Says Earth sky through it will be almost as quickly as it arrives, flying past us at a top speed of almost 12 miles per second, 20 kilometers. Um, yeah, so thank God. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, go ahead and pass by shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. See you later. Thank you, Jesus, for not hitting us.
What else are you? That's just I don't have nothing to say. You know what I mean? Like that. Other than that, yeah. Like, hey,
Uh,
thank
and
God.
just thank God, and
See you. You know what I mean?
peace out.
You know.
Thank you. Just keep on fucking passing, all right? God damn it. Shit. I want to at least leave. I want to at least live until at least 50. God damn it. God damn. At least see my kids graduate. God damn. Um, and uh, and some more news just about gaming. Um, Microsoft has officially discontinued all models of the Xbox One to focus on the production of Xbox Series X and Series S. So we will say the prayers and say bon voyage to the Xbox One.
That just means
Um,
whoever has an Xbox One, hold on to that motherfucker.
hold
Cause
on to that, and that's the closest you're
don't,
gonna get until you want to
don't
upgrade.
sell it. Do not sell it. Do not
um,
sell it. That console is gonna be worth.
yes, if you want to keep that Xbox VCR, go ahead. That's a big ass box. I trust me, I had it. I went to Xbox One, then I bought an Xbox One X, so that, and now I got the Xbox Series X. Um, and so yeah, that was so their Xbox gonna focus on um, Xbox Series X and S. They're gonna focus on production of those systems, which is a good system. They're both good systems. The Xbox Series S is digital. I can't remember if they have a disc, but I know it's digital. Meaning there's no disc to put in there. It's all digital from
No
the
hard
store.
drive.
No, just a big. I think it's a 1 terabyte hard drive. That's that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Um, especially if you're not focusing on downloading a lot of a lot of games. Um, like I like to focus on, like right now I stream Fortnite, um, and I will be streaming everybody. I know you're gonna like this right now, buddy. WWE 2K22,
Yes, sir.
everybody,
Yes, sir.
coming out this year in March. 2 more months
Yes.
away. Um,
I heard there's gonna be a special for life edition.
oh, dude,
Mm.
yes, and Rey Mysterio,
Rey Mysterio's on the first two covers.
yes.
You know,
Um,
so shout out to the goat himself,
Man,
Ray
that's
Ray.
a lot. Everybody's talking about why is the head of the tables not on the front, or Seth Rollins, or Becky Lynch. But I don't know who. I mean, I know Rey Mysterio is gonna be on front of it. I'm not too sure what's going on right now. I know in 3 or 2 days we're gonna get some news um, about about
What
2K.
what did Paul Heyman say that's not a what, this is a what, you
It's
know,
not a promise; it's a spoiler.
this is not a, this
Um,
is no,
if, if
I'm telling you that Ray Ray is gonna be on both of those covers. That's not a promise, you know. That's a spoiler.
Oh
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I'm telling you guys that, and the For Life edition too. Like that. That's dope.
Yes,
NWO. You know what I mean?
that's right.
So,
Let's see if I can read some more news here. Expected WWE 2K22. This is on Twitter, everybody. On expected a WWE 2K22 reveal in 2 days. It will hit different. Um, let's see if I can read some more. Let's see if I can read some depth into it. See, go ahead and check out W2K22 on YouTube. There's some features, the top 10 features, interventions. They're gonna have my function, or excuse me, my faction. Excuse me, my bad. Um, and so much more. Um, there's so much, man. It's I want to really they do the. I wish I could show the trailer, but I can't show it because of the copyright. Um, but please go check it out. W2K22. I know I sent you it, didn't I? I
yeah.
sent you a link,
No,
didn't
I seen it. I
I?
seen
Okay.
it. Yeah, it's pretty sick. But the releases though is what's gonna get me in that game though. You know what I mean? Because
Dude,
there's
I hope and pray you do buy Xbox Series S. Um, I know the X is hard to find right now, but dude, the Series S still can stream 4K as well. So I know it's $299, but with our discount, well, excuse me, well, actually, well, my wife still works at Walmart too, but with the discount, it helps too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, dude. I hope one day you can get it. Get a Xbox Series S at least.
yeah.
Or if you're, or
It's
if
been a
you're,
minute since we got down.
dude, bro, this graphics looks amazing. I mean, you seen the trailer.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Let me see if I can read some more stuff here about it. If I can, everybody. See if I can read some more. See, it'll be some seriously gameplay. Every dive, every kick out, every finisher move, feeling it as it's happening right into your living room. Let's see, it'll be a whole new engine. I know they took a year off because W2K20 fucking went to shit. And I know it wasn't, they rushed it. That's what happened when you rush games. But they took a year off, and then now we are here now, 2 months away from WWE
I
2K22.
I'm just glad they listened to the people. You know what I mean? Because you know this is WWE we're talking about. We got some good voices in this fan base. You know, so
Oh, dude, yeah.
the people are gonna let them know if it's bad or not. You know, the
Oh, yeah.
WWE universe.
That's right. And then when the game releases in March, you'll be able to experience new controls, gameplay, graphics for yourself, and plus the returning modes. And let me say that again, returning modes, which I'm pretty sure has been years. Uh, like my GM mode. Um,
Oh, really?
my GM mode, my faction, my rise, universe mode, and creation, of course. Um, and there's gonna be Rey Mysterio showcase. It'll be all about Rey Mysterio, just like how 2K20 WWE 2K19 had Daniel Bryan. And I know W2K20 had Roman Reigns. And then this year, it's gonna be Rey Mysterio. So I'm really curious about how man. There's so much Rey Mysterio has done through the years, from back to ECW, WCW. I'm just curious about all the attires, dude, that he's gonna have, pay-per-views. They're gonna put in there, man. I want to
Give,
see.
give me 1 moment. I'm gonna debut something real quick. Hold
Oh
on. Give me
shit!
one
Oh
second.
shit! What are we gonna see? What are we gonna see in this year 22 in this episode 47? Everybody, what he's gonna show us here? Um, let me see. Let's see what else I can do to. Let's see. Let me read some more here. I'm also making W2K22, making the new edition Unstoppable. Whatever you decided to make my faction, this is all new game mode. Allows the players to create
Okay.
creative. What we got?
Okay. So this is how excited I am for this game. Just for the simple fact of what Ray means to me.
Let's see. Let's see. See if I can see over the camera here.
And the cult and just the culture.
Oh
Of,
man, dude, I have a mask too, but I haven't packed up. Oh, that is dope. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it signed.
yes, sir.
Oh, did you go to his website
Yes, sir.
and got So did you get that package with the bag?
It's with the jacket.
Oh, you got the jacket. You lucky
Yes,
mother sucker.
the heritage jacket. So this
Oh, that
was
is dope, bro. I'm fucking jealous. I am jealous. I am.
this is a limited mask. You know what I mean, with the signature. So like you know, just for what he is for our people. You know what I mean, and let alone the wrestling business. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you said, there's a lot of I'm curious too on how they dissect his career because there's a lot of good moments that he's had in the company, and I'm just glad to have his signature on one of my masks. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, dude. Dude, man. I hope that you buy an Xbox pretty soon. Before, hopefully, I don't know. If you're planning on buying a, dude, you need to buy dude, you gotta buy the Xbox Series S, bro. At least.
yeah,
Um,
I need something. It's been a minute.
dude,
I'm
these
gonna super
graphics,
kick everyone with
dude, these
Adam
graphics
Cole.
will be insane. Um, dude, I hope that you do buy one. Hopefully, before it comes out, or maybe during, or whenever you can. I hope, cause dude, we need to get the ball rolling again in W2K22. Get
Yeah,
our
you already know.
dude, like get our, to get our, to get our faction going here. You know what I'm saying? Get our faction going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I hope that you do, man. Cause oh, dude, like, I mean, you work at Walmart, so hopefully you can get a Series S, or if you're
I
lucky,
I could I could
if
work
you're
it out.
lucky, and if you can get the Series X, get the damn X, homie. The graphics are fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
no, that's the goal.
um,
Yeah. So yeah, for sure.
man,
And we
like,
gotta get the gang back on track
oh,
too.
dude, yeah, everybody, I definitely will be streaming on my YouTube channel. It will be in the description down below. I do stream Fortnite to everybody. Don't worry. The new update just came out as well. Forgive me about the background here. Um, the fans on, so excuse me. It kind of looks like something's coming up behind me. Um, Kind of scary. Let's see if I can fix that real fast. Uh, I don't know. That's gonna work a little bit, but oh wait, the screen's coming out of way. All right. Okay, well, it's tripping out on me right now. All right, excuse me for that. Um, Sorry, everybody. Is a blue screen behind me. Um, just the light right now. The clouds are covering it, but forgive me about the background. If it bothers me, I'm just gonna take off the damn graphics. But yeah, dude, I hope you do get it, man. Damn.
And it's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? Just our epic gaming battles we had. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We
dude.
had some good ones.
Oh, yes, we did. We had heck yeah. We had some good matches too.
You know, you've won some, I've won some, Jay's won some, James has
Man.
won some. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I just want the people to know that I'll super kick any one of you guys. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
I'll super kick every one of you guys.
oh man. You know what, dude? I can't wait till you get it because I want to. I mean, it's gonna be new controls too. It's not gonna be the same controls.
Right.
Um, but like I said, I can't wait. Damn,
Likewise.
it's kind of bothering me here. I'm about to get another light here and put it on. Um, but yeah, dude, everybody can't wait. In 2 days, more news is coming out for WB 2K22. Stick around on Twitter or whatever you get your social media at. I'm excited, and everybody finally. Before we get into wrestling, that Fortnite is coming back to iOS, back to Apple, um, back to uh, back to iPhones, back to GeForce. So go sign up for the beta. Um, that's I know it's some very exciting news for everybody. That's everybody's gonna go back on Fortnite on their iPhones. I know Epic and them had a crazy dispute on Apple, so they're coming back. Um, so I'm excited about that too. Which I mean, I play anyway. Let's see what we else that we get here. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get some little bit of news. This was probably a while back. Please forgive me. It says 343 Industries has confirmed that Halo Infinite multiplayer will not only get Slayer, Fiesta, but Free for All and Technical Slayer SWAT playlist on December 14th, which is it's already out. But there will be changes to make for less frustration. And today, what I read this morning by Phil Spencer, as we excited to join the community of gaming for everyone, we are incredibly excited to welcome the fantastic teams from the iconic franchise of Activision and Blizzard to team up with Xbox.
Nice.
So let's see here. Get into it real fast. Give me a second. So yeah, Activision, franchise of Microsoft, the creators of Call of Duty, Warcraft, Candy Crush, Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, and more join the team. Um, Man, it's crazy. They have collided, so everybody hopefully it'll be in Game Pass. We'll see how it goes. Thank God for the sun. Um, but like I said, um, uh, major collision here from Microsoft. Hopefully, it offers a Game Pass and PC as well for both title games. So hopefully, we can see more of that news going forward. That's awesome, everybody. Xbox plus Activision Blizzard. That is big news. You know, and they have Bethesda. Man, I think it's going great for Xbox. Xbox, everybody's where to be. If you're Sony, I'm sorry. I know they got Spider Man, and I'm jealous of that. One of the best franchise exclusives they have on PlayStation. But I'm jealous of that. But besides that, Xbox is going places and going higher and catching up um, to where Xbox needs to be. Um, but that's pretty much what I got here.
I just want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, homie.
R.I.P. to Betty White.
Oh yes. Much love to Betty
R.I.P.
White.
to Bob Saget.
Oh yes, Bob
Yeah.
Saget. Yes, man. Yes, the man.
Uh,
Yeah,
we lost two icons. You know what
two
I mean?
icons.
So
Yes, I mean she lived an awesome and amazing life. Betty White. Man, she had an amazing career. I loved her in the proposal. With
Everything.
Ryan
Betty
Reynolds.
Betty White was life. You know what I mean?
Man, oh yeah, she was
She was
awesome. The
life,
humor. I
and
mean,
and
you
and
know, excuse me, we didn't know her personally, but it seemed like she was just an amazing woman. Hilarious, and hilarious woman.
amazing.
Um, God bless her and Bob Saget too as well. Lost two icons, legends, and now they're up there celebrating.
I just went to Hollywood Boulevard. You know what I mean? And
Oh, that's
and
right. Yeah, I've seen that.
I got her start on the walk. So you know, I was pretty crazy. Just to hear that news. You know,
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
and even whenever I was like before that, but it was like at the end of the year. Obviously, you know what Vicente Fernandez means to our people. You know what I mean? So it's
Right,
like, I went to Hollywood Boulevard and I got his star too on the Walk of Fame, all
right.
that. So that was pretty intense. That was a hard one. Betty White was hard. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah,
Bob
that's crazy.
Saget, I just would never expect something someone like him.
Oh
So
yeah,
like that one was crazy.
that was crazy. Um, yeah, dude. It's been a roller coaster, like we've said not too long ago. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Um, uh, yeah, dude. You know, like right now in wrestling, right now, man, it is crazy. What's going on right now? Um, so much going on in TNA. I mean TNA. And messing up right now.
Ooh, the universe hates you right now.
Oh, I know. God damn it. AEW. So much going on. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I just been. You know what? This past Raw's been good. This past SmackDown's been good. Well, I'll say last SmackDown. Um, dude, give me your thoughts right now about what's about to go down at the Royal Rumble right now, which is, man, the best,
I
one of the
think
classic Royal Rumbles right now.
I think I think this last SmackDown said a lot without having to do too much.
Right.
And I think you guys know who I'm talking about. Mr. Head of the Table himself, Mr. 500 and something days, you know what I mean? Uh your guys' tribal chief, not mine. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
just
he's
like
not he's not mine.
he's my head of the
Mr.
table.
Roman
You know what I'm
Reigns,
saying?
you know
He's
what I
my
mean?
head of the table.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
He's not mine though. You know what I mean?
as long as
So
as long as you acknowledge him, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
never gonna
You
do
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Never gonna do that.
Oh,
Never gonna do that. But I think like if you pay attention to what he's done, it's obviously monumental. It's great at the end of the day, you know. Just for the sake of wrestling, I hate Roman Reigns. You know what I mean?
I
But
know, I
but
know
but
that's your
but
boy. I know
but
that's your
but
boy.
but, but for what he's done, I think he's in his box right now. I think he's found his niche. I think he's found what he's good at, and what we always thought that he could be good at. You know what I mean? And the gimmick that he's playing right now. And then Seth Rollins is just always.
Woo,
I, I
boy.
I think I think we all know that he's always been there.
I've been waiting
And
for
he
this
hasn't
fucking
left. You
match,
know what I mean?
bro.
He hasn't left. And I think this last promo that they've cut, I think Rollins got under his skin
Ooh, let's.
enough to to
Yeah.
to where like what Roman was saying, it didn't really make sense. You know what I mean? It didn't really make sense of what he was trying to do and say. And I think this was like the first time where he had nothing to say other than like past promos with like Brock and everybody else. I think he's shown that he could finally talk on the mic. And this
Right.
one, and with this particular promo with Seth Rollins, I don't I think he knew he couldn't be that guy on the mic this time. You know what I mean? And it
Dude,
showed in the promo. Like Seth Rollins cut a hell of a fucking promo. and
dude.
he said it, and
He said it
he made
all.
it hurt. He
He
made it
said it
hurt.
all.
You know what I mean? And what I say with Roman, like, finally not being able to say anything is whenever he says something about Becky. Like, how many more times are we gonna hear that in a promo with somebody? And I'm not talking about Roman Reigns, and it could be in the future, it could be in the past, where somebody talks about Becky Lynch. You know what I mean? He's always gonna hear that. It is something for the other guy to use in their promos. Like, when everyone damn knows that Seth Rollins is a bona fide superstar. You know what I mean? Like, let's not get it wrong.
Right,
And
right.
nothing, and everything that Seth Rollins said when it comes to the promo. Oh, I made you, and I can destroy you.
That's right. I
Do you
created you, and I can destroy
do you
you,
know what those words mean if you're a wrestling fan?
dude.
That kind of hurts. You know what I mean? Like,
That
if
is, you know what, dude? I did for that. I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
ooh,
You know what I'm saying? Because if you know wrestling, you know their story. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and if you don't, you need to look. You need to go get yourself underneath that rock, come out that rock, and then
man.
watch some Shield stuff. You know what I mean? Like get put up on some info.
Like,
Uh,
come on. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. And then what does the head of the table say? That's beneath me now.
but is it though?
it
Is it though? You
it
know,
will
like
always
like
be a big trademark. You know,
like it, you can't run from what made you. You know what I mean? And that's what makes the promo great and what those words really mean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
when Seth said that,
but
like,
okay, but
what?
look, I understand what Seth was saying, trying to get under his skin, trying to get him, trying to do that fuck with your mind shit. But I get it. I get what Seth Rollins saying. This is a match I've been waiting for, and we talked about this in a good couple episode of this podcast.
Yeah,
It's been a while, everybody. It's been a while. Like I said,
yeah, 100%.
this is episode 47 in the new year. We've said this in the past podcast episode, um, but yes, like we've been waiting for this match. I don't know why it took so long to get to
I
where we're at
told you. I
now.
was the one who said. I was the one
Yeah,
who said in the thing, like, I kind of feel like Roman Reigns is ducking Seth. You know what I mean? I felt like that. Because
either
I,
that
I
or the
be,
stories or whoever's doing the
because I
storyline.
like the gimmick that Seth is in right now. You know what I mean? Because he's just not giving a fuck. But
Right,
he, at the same time, he's having fun with his character. You don't know which way he wants to go sometimes. If he's a full blown heel and just a straight bad guy, or if he's a good guy. You just
right.
don't know, and he's playing, and then that's why it makes that gimmick so good, because you don't the customer doesn't know that.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? That's how good of a job he's doing with that gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, he's playing it so well, you know.
That's
And
true.
when he and then that episode, I know exactly what you're talking about too. In that episode with Pierce, you know, I kind of felt like he did get robbed of a chance at the title. You know what I
No,
mean?
he did. He did. I have to
He
admit that.
did.
Yeah. Like
And
I've been
but
wanting
at the
this right
same
here.
time, we've also talked about what could this mean in the future, and this is where we're at now in the future, and we're talking about
Finally,
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns at the Royal
finally.
Rumble. You know what I mean?
Um,
So what that was is what is to be now. And that's what
right.
makes it great.
Um, yeah, dude. I'm hyped up about this match. The Royal Rumble is gonna be. Oh, I'm excited. Uh, what do you think right now? What about about we're about to see Brock Lesnar finally fighting Bobby Lashley. Um, were you
Mhm.
are you these other people where you were waiting for this? Because I know people wanted it, and now it's happening. Um, Maybe some people don't. Me, uh, it is what it is, but it's good for the Royal Rumble. It's good. I'm in I'm interested. And that's enough. Like It's a this Royal Rumble is a really good pay per view. And how and it should be. Um, Give me your thoughts about the Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Are you hyped up for it? Are you
I think this is just a little match until they could create a story with Roman and Brock, because I like what the hell they're doing right now. Both of them. You know what I mean? I
right?
like what Roman's doing, and I like what Brock's doing, especially Brock, because Brock is he's he looks like he's enjoying wrestling again, which is fucking great to see.
Right,
You
right,
know, he's cracking jokes. He don't need Paul Heyman to talk for him. He's
right,
he's you know he's in, he has his farmer gimmick going on. You know what I mean, with the overalls and the jackets and the boots and the Wranglers, all that. You know what I mean? Like
right,
it's great to see him enjoy what we know him to be. You know what I mean? Because a lot of
right,
people always said that Brock can't talk and this and he came into the WWE talking. You know what I mean? Like like don't get it twisted. Like he's great and he's a star for a reason. You know what I mean? So
right,
um for Bobby Lashley and him to be in this match, you know, you can't get mad at what happens in somebody's career, and that's what Brock said. He's like, but when you think I was avoiding you, I was off doing this, and I was
right,
still a championship. I was still a champion in that, you know what I mean? Like,
right, right,
so it's he didn't win. Like, no, he left WWE as a winner, and then he went to the UFC as a winner. He left UFC on top, and then came back to the WWE and still on top. So
right.
you know it was a good promo.
It was.
I'm glad Brock is having fun with what's going on. And he's actually enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to that match too.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
But I will say this: I'm more interested in the Brock and Roman Reigns feud, because I think it's great what they're both doing together, and I don't think Roman has an answer for him. You know what I mean? Because I think like to a point, like obviously these are two big superstars. You know what I mean? Like you can't really run away from Brock. At some time you're gonna, if you say you're the top, you know that, like I think some wrestlers can avoid some people, like how Romans did that with Seth Rollins, but Brock is too big to do that. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
At some point you're gonna have to face that guy to be considered that guy. You know what I mean?
right,
In your career, like you have to go over that hurdle. If I want to be called the best, I have to beat that 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 person who is considered to be the best. And
right.
I think Roman Reigns, he's got the better of Brock, but I don't think he's beat Brock on a fair handshake. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And I
No,
think
right,
we're gonna see that at WrestleMania.
right.
Again, that's not a promise, everybody. That's a spoiler. Like that's a spoiler for sure. Like whether you guys hate it or you guys don't want to see it, I think that's what we're gonna get. Is that matchup right there?
Okay.
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Okay. Now, before we talk about the Rumble, I'm gonna press pause for a second, and we'll come right back, everybody. Mm, Be right back. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, we're back. Let's go get into it. We're about to talk about the Rumble. I want to get my boy Andreas. Who do you think's gonna win the women and the men's Royal Rumble? Can you give me a prediction, or a little bit too early? Because I know we probably have um, some surprises there.
So weird. It's so weird I think, and I hate to bring it up again. It goes back
Bring
to
it up, bro. Bring it up.
it goes up to the releases, man. Like there's been so many, whether it be veterans,
It's been
whether it be
crazy.
people who felt like they they deserved to be there still,
I
or for
forgot
some that
about the
we feel like
releases.
we needed that needed to go. You know what I mean? Like either way, it's unfortunate, and prayers and shout out goes to every wrestler who was released. You know what I
That's
mean?
right. Shout out to all you guys, man. Much love.
You're forever WWE. You know what I mean? Like
That's right.
and it's just crazy to not be able to see some of those people who we expected to be in the Rumble,
Right.
because I think that's what the Rumble is about. It's about bringing in the past. You know what I mean? Like past wrestlers and
It's
and
true.
and and and, and current wrestlers. Whether it be from NXT or whatever. You don't know what's gonna happen in the Rumble, and that's the beauty of it.
That's right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But who I think is gonna win? I don't know what Liv is. I don't know what Liv Morgan is up to. I haven't really been following her story after Lynch.
Um,
You know what I mean?
she's been doing good. I you know what? I kind of like this Dewdrop. She's been doing really good.
Yeah.
I give her props. Um, this match at the Royal Rumble against Becky, it's gonna be very interesting. I would have to say, very interesting. She has that factor, but I don't know. It's gonna be a very interesting match
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Oscar comes back.
at the Rumble.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I think Oscar comes back, and she comes back like heel Oscar. You know what I mean? I think we get like NXT Oscar when she does come back. You know what I mean? Like I'm really excited for her to come back already. Um, Obviously, it was reported that Sasha would have a match, at WrestleMania against Charlotte or Becky.
True.
So whether or not she was supposed to win, I don't know. But obviously that I'm bummed out about that. She's gonna be out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
So that was I was looking forward to that. That was one of my big things. She goes on to, obviously that means that she goes on to enter the Royal Rumble, and then she obviously wins the Royal Rumble
Right.
is what that kind of tells me. You know what I mean?
Right.
If she was gonna face one of them at WrestleMania.
True.
But yeah, that would have been big. Um, Everyone knows how big of a Sasha Banks fan I am.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. But Liv,
She is
I would like to see Liv get her shot. I'm just tired of, like as of late they've been doing right by her, but in the
right.
past I think it was kind of crazy the kind of disrespect she was getting,
Right.
you know. But maybe Sonya Deville comes up, you know what I mean? Maybe she enters it. She
Right.
comes back full time. Um who knows? Lita was on SmackDown the other night,
That's
and and
right.
and, and she said she has one more good run in her. You know what I mean? So maybe she could hold the belt for one last hoorah.
She has a
You know,
good run to go over the top rope.
you don't you don't you don't you, we
That's
don't
the
know.
run.
You know what I mean?
That's the
We
run
don't
she has
know.
to go. You know what, dude? Look at um the
For the men, I don't know, bro. It's so
yeah. It's
open in the
hard. It's
men's
hard.
division. For the
It's
men's side, it's so hard
it's
to
yeah. It's
to,
so
to
hard.
say.
Like there's so many. You know what? There's a rumor that Corey Graves might come back from. So supposedly, this is just a rumor, everybody. But I heard that
If that's the thing, I want to see my girl Paige, bro.
the WWE gave him the green light to come back. So it's just a rumor and a leak. I never really watched Corey Graves, so yeah, it'll be cool.
Watch
Uh,
a little bit. I mean, he was all right. Was was pretty good. You know what I mean? He had that, obviously like that, like that's like the real slick back hair.
Right.
Whatever.
I
It
mean,
was.
it's cool. It's
It
cool.
wasn't enough to see what he possibly could be, but he was a good wrestler.
Yeah, I heard nothing but good things. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I was gonna say this. I love. It's great to see women come back. Um, it just when they come back and they get that tan, they get a dark tan, dude. Like she just like I know they spray. I know I've
Right,
seen. I'm like, why is she so dark right here and so light like right here, like above like her neck, and
right,
it's
right.
so weird how when they come back they try to come. They try to look beautiful and look pretty, and I get it, I get it. But man, it's like yeah, it kind of went too much over here on the face. Like it's like she
Right.
put like brand crayon, like just sprayed her with crayon brown on her face. I was like that. That's a lot of cover. Um, I do like the Beth Phoenix coming back with her man. Uh, Beth Phoenix, with Edge. Oh, you got your mic from your finger hanging on your phone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, 100%. Like that's always dope, and I think people seen that coming too.
true, true.
It's just a matter of when. You know what I mean? Like, but that's good. How about that Forbidden Door? Have you heard about that?
The what do you mean the Forbidden Door?
And that Vince McMahon is thinking about opening because obviously Mickey James is gonna be
In the
in
Rumble,
the
right?
in the women's Royal Rumble, and she's Impact's champion right now.
That's that's very interesting.
So, like, like? There's been rumors that they've been in talks of trying to get back. You know, is John Moxley gonna come into the men's Royal Rumble? Is Jericho or something like they've been throwing that out there.
You know
You
what?
know what I mean?
I say this. It's great to see WWE. Uh, if it does happen. And
I think if you can't like at this point right now for the WWE, if you can't beat them, join them. And I think the WWE has been used to beating these other companies for so long
or just the
that
same companies, like they don't like jumping to
that
jumping or
right,
to, or like they never like to collaborate or combine
right.
business. Which it's a, as us as fans, I think as a fan, it's great to see how it was dope to see Chris Jericho on the Stone Cold Broken Skull sessions, and he was already in AEW. Like stuff like that, like it's amazing to see. Yeah, they opened the door just a little bit, just to see that crack a little bit, just to see. They gave us a little
But
nudge.
like, what's the difference? But like, do you think like obviously Chris Jericho is in AEW, but with somebody like Chris Jericho leaving under his own circumstances to somebody like Cody Rhodes leaving under something that really wasn't good as a as like their relationship didn't end well between both sides. You know what I mean? Cody and the WWE. You know what I mean?
True.
Do you think that interview would have if Stone Cold was to be like, hey, we want Cody on our show. What do you think that answer would have been, and how more monumental do you think it would have been for wrestling? I think that door would have been open a little bit more if it was Cody Rhodes. Is what I'm trying to say,
So are you
And what do you think about it? Like,
like so are you okay, wait, so are you saying that if Cody Rhodes will be able to, like, for example, let's say Cody Rhodes and WWE or AEW, they talked about, okay, you know what, we want Cody Rhodes to be on Broken Skull sessions.
yeah,
Um, do you think it'll be a bigger draw? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying with like as somebody like Jericho who left right. he left the WWE right. You know what I mean? He left because in the way his character was going, and he just said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna give this a try," and
Uh,
everything was cool. As to Cody Rhodes, where his relationship with the WWE, the way he left, it wasn't right. So for Stone Cold to be like, "Hey, I want to have Cody Rhodes on my show," but obviously he knows that he would have to get permission from AEW, Cody Rhodes, and then Rhodes would have to get permission for Vince to be on the show. I think it would have been. I think that Forbidden Door would have is already open because of Chris Jericho, but I feel like that door would have been more open if it was Cody Rhodes on that interview,
um,
other than Chris Jericho.
um, I, okay. This is my opinion. My opinion is that um, I would say that I don't think what Cody did is really bad because a lot of wrestlers did way worse than what he did. Um, if Hulk Hogan could come back, I wouldn't see no problem Cody Rhodes coming back, or giving the permission to come to a show, or to a podcast. Um, would it be great? Yeah, it would be. All right, everybody. Sorry if we had some technical difficulties. Supposedly, my laptop had an update, so it just kicked me the fuck out. Uh, I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" But like I said, everybody, I'm your host Mario. This is my boy Andreas, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes,
We had just
yes.
had some just quick technical difficulties. Just my computer just kicked me out. Like I said, we're here. We're here live from a Zoom call. Um, but yeah, like we were just talking about the Cody Rhodes and the difference between, or to see if it would be a bigger um, uh,
Impact.
impact. There you go. Thank you for that. Um, like I said, everybody, this is the gaming and wrestling experience. I did have the background, but just have some technical difficulties with that as well. So please forgive me for that. Um, it kicked me out and it just uh, was just acting stupid. But back to your question, like I said, Hulk Hogan did a lot of crazy shit, and I don't think he did enough where he's not able to come back. Um, uh, that's my opinion. Hulk Hogan took Vince McMahon to court, uh, for all kinds of shit back in the day. So I don't think Cody Rhodes messed up or fucked up that much. And Hulk Hogan still came back. Um,
We were
so
at that episode.
huh?
We were at that episode
Oh yeah, yeah,
too.
that's right.
In Phoenix. Team
That's right.
Flair, Team Flair, Team Hogan.
There you go. So I think would it be a big impact? Um, if that's what you're asking, I don't think so. Not as big. I think just Chris Jericho opened that door more than Cody Rhodes. I think.
Obviously, he's the better superstar. He's obviously Cody Rhodes' vet. You know what I mean? When
Right.
other people look at Cody Rhodes as the vet now,
I mean,
like
most.
that,
I mean, but I give respect to Cody Rhodes though. I'm not saying he's
no,
better than Chris
I'm
Jericho.
just,
Chris
I'm
Jericho
just,
is better,
I'm just saying,
but
I,
in
I think,
career,
I think more people would like to hear from Cody Rhodes because it's been so long since the
oh,
WWE
of
has
course,
heard from Cody Rhodes.
I am.
That,
I
that, that's right. That's what I'm trying to say. Not as like who's bigger. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, it's been so long since the WWE and Cody Rhodes has been split. I think the fact is that regardless, because Cody Rhodes is tied with the WWE regardless.
right,
You know what I mean?
right,
His father is a WWE legend. You know what I mean?
right,
And he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
right,
So, with that being said, like, I think Cody Rhodes should be more involved. I think first the WWE needs to let Cody Rhodes be involved with what's going on in the WWE. You know what I mean? Instead of the WWE treating him like such and such, because it shouldn't be like that now. You know,
Right.
because if you could have somebody like Chris Jericho on the show, why not have somebody like Cody Rhodes? You know what I mean? Like,
True.
and you put the and egos would have to be dropped. You know what I mean? It can't be about AEW and WWE. Like, no, it should be for the love that I have for Vince, and the love that Vince has for Cody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It should be it. You know,
That's where they should both be at this point.
right. No, you know what? I 100% agree with you. Um, it should be what Chris Jericho is. You know, it should be at that level. I think it'll be very interesting though for him to come on the Stone Cold Broken sessions and have Stone Cold ask him some really, really good questions. Um, I think that would it would be it would be it'd be very interesting to see what he would to see what he would have to say. Uh,
Yeah,
and see what he can say. Because I know um, I'm pretty sure when Chris Jericho came on the Stone Cold Broken session that there had to be some kind of guidelines of. But then again, I don't know because he said AEW some stuff, so I don't know. Um, you know, if Mickey James is in the Rumble like we were talking about, um, I think it's very cool and very it's really it's I gotta say
it's a big move.
it's really fucking cool to see.
It's a big move.
It's a big move to see WWE and Impact make an agreement of some kind, even though she is the champion, which is amazing. So I don't know. Hopefully, this is a big, a good, a good head turn. Like, well, I can't hear you.
And me and you are like we've had a conversation with Mickey James. I just want the people listening out there.
Oh yes, we did.
We've got to see Mickey James stopped at a red light, and she actually rolled down her window, and
That was
she
that
was
SmackDown we
talking.
went to.
Yeah, and she was talking to us and our other two friends. You know what I mean? And then everyone else hopped in on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, you're
but
so pretty, and you're this.
we were the smart ones. You know what I mean? I just want everyone to know and understand that like we've had our run-ins with these wrestlers, and that's how much we enjoy everything that has to do with the WWE. Like, you just don't know what you're gonna do and who you're gonna see, who you might run into, you know, what's gonna happen during the show. Like, there's so much that goes on, and we've got to meet a lot of people because of it. You know, I
Um,
took a picture with Johnny Gargano and Rhea Ripley, and you know, we've had a conversation with Mickey James. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh,
I
and
know.
wait, hold on. And I don't know if James told you, but
I was just gonna say that. Rude.
we seen Glorious. We seen
The
Rude,
dirty
man.
dog.
He
The
was
dirty dog.
but he looked real serious though when we went because we went back to the car to get something. I can't remember what it
You
was.
guys just belt.
Okay, the belts. There you go. That So we went to me and went to the car, and when where we like when we go see them, go in and come out the gate.
Me
He was
and me and Jason were smoking. Me and Jason wanted to smoke our doobie, so that's the whole reason why we didn't go with Sean.
no,
You know what I mean?
but he
So
but but Rude came out from the left on the right side from one of the RVs, the nice RVs. So he came out, but he looked real serious. So I was, we said hi to him, and he was passing, but he looked really serious. Even though he wasn't on television that night.
yeah, he was just late.
He was late for something. I don't know what he was late for because um, when he was in Phoenix, he didn't really do any promos or anything. Um, but it was really cool to see him. I said hi to him. Me and James said hi to him. I wanted to ask for a picture, but he just looked too serious. And he had the iPods in his ear, so I wasn't. It was really cool just to see. Uh, it just kind of weird wearing the Woman Rain shirt, like acknowledge me, and then you want to take a picture of it. Like like Rose is like, man, look at this fool wearing, or when you want a picture, freaking with me, you don't got my shirt on.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. The that RVD fucking doobie that we were smoking
yeah,
was,
he said
you
RVD.
know, we could have enjoyed, we could have been there in that moment with y'all, but
No,
you know, like you
it
just
was a
don't know
cool
what
moment.
you just don't know what you're gonna run into. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I got like more than one picture with Rhea Ripley. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
she
saying?
lucky dog. She's hot,
And
bro. She's a hot woman.
and I would tell you that other than her, I we've got I you know how big of an Adam Cole fan I am.
Oh
So like
yeah,
whenever he was coming out, out the door, he was cutting like a little promo with us of who could cheer the loudest, and he was gonna pick who the winner was. So he picked our side because I got our crowd to get hyped with the whole Bay Bay thing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So it was dope, dude. But like Rhea Ripley was the only superstar. I could be honest with you. Like she's the only superstar who she made the bus driver wait that night, which is fucking insane. You know what I mean?
right.
It's insane, Mario, because like some of these guys are not stopping. You know what I mean? Like, and you get it. They got to go to the next date or whatever and whatnot. But like for her to stop and take pictures and sign, like literally, she probably signed everybody's stuff who was there in the front, like real talk. Like she probably seen, or if not took a picture or made physical contact with that person. And she stayed, and everybody was trying to get her attention so she could leave and go on the bus. And she still said no, fuck that. Like
Right.
I wanna interact with these guys. And she did, bro. Like I said, I got like six 5 to 6 like amazing pictures,
You did. You did.
funny
You
goofy
showed me.
pictures. You know what I mean? It's dope to see that. You know what I mean? And go to these events and 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 get to witness and experience that. Like if you guys haven't like if you guys watch wrestling on TV and you guys are like not that fortunate enough to go see a live event, you guys need to plan and save to go and experience something like that, because it's bigger than football, it's bigger than baseball, it's bigger than you know all that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's
Well, don't
nothing
hate us
like.
because I know it's the Super Bowl right now. So everybody don't hate right now. But
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
bigger than
no,
the Super
fuck
Bowl.
that. Fuck that. Yeah, no, fuck that. The WrestleMania is bigger than that. And people will tell you that. You know what I mean? Like well, what's the one title after somebody winning the World Series or the Super Bowl or the NBA championship? What belt do they got around their waist? It's a WWE belt.
Right.
You know what I mean? And who's bringing that belt? Triple H is bringing that belt to them. You know what I mean? So it's like the WWE's everywhere, bro.
Yo, that's
You know
right.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're
And
right.
if you can, and if you, like I said, like if you're not fortunate enough to go experience a live event, you know, save up as much as you can. You know what I mean? And put your hard earned money into that, because the experience is gonna be through the roof. You're not gonna have a bad moment. The show is gonna be great. You know, you don't know what you're gonna see at these events. You know what I mean?
Right.
The age, there is no age gap. There is
Right.
no age gap. I don't care what anybody says. There's anywhere from old fans to new fans to young fans to handicap fans. People who are is hard for, like these handicapped people and special needs people. they're still finding a way to go to these shows, and it gives them a sense of light and enjoyment. You know what I mean? For them to be able to sit down and experience a show like that. There's
Right.
nothing like it. You know what I mean? And there's no preference. There's no age gap. Like anyone can enjoy it. Like this
Right.
product. Like there's nothing more to that than to just
Right.
being there at a live event and being able to, like, you run into Rude, and you know what I mean, and me
Yeah,
running
that was cool.
via and Johnny Gargano, and speaking on Johnny Gargano, like, I'm forever gonna hold that picture because I don't know if he's ever gonna wrestle in the WWE again. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's been rumors that he might leave. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's a free agent right now, so like just stuff like that, bro. Like, you don't know. Obviously, like, I've gotten the whole Undisputed Era's autograph. You know what I mean? And not one of them are in the WWE no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that
Right.
that kind of, I ended up giving that autograph to one of my nephews, but
That's cool.
so it's still in it, like I
That's
said,
what's up though.
that moment in time when I got that and I got it signed by them. That's all I needed. You know what I mean?
That's
Me and
true.
Adam Cole, he's my favorite wrestler, but a lot of people don't know that me and him have the same birthday. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. I
So
didn't know that.
so so July 5th is his birthday and it's my birthday. So that's why he's my favorite wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, so like wrestling is tied in with everything that I do. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
like, guys, like, if you guys are new listeners or old, and like I said, you guys haven't been able to experience the show yet, go out and see yourself on, because the
It is awesome.
the
It is awesome.
the adrenaline that you get from these shows is so crazy.
That's right. You get goosebumps and you become
And,
deaf.
and yeah, right. And I've been to a pay-per-view, and I've been to a show, and I've seen the NXT. I got to experience that. You know what I
Yes, you
mean?
did.
So
Yes, you did.
so I've seen it on all three stages, and there's each one of them is the same. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that sense of amazement. You know what I mean? And
Oh yeah.
how good of a job that the girls and the guys, the production team, the announcers, everyone who's backstage, the producers, they do a killer job from top to bottom of
Right.
making sure they give you the best product. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? So
That's true, man. You know what, dude? You know, I'm just excited that the Royal Rumble's coming. It's coming, and it's gonna be great. I'm really excited who's gonna show up. Maybe some surprises, or who's gonna make that run, or who's gonna win. I mean, because nobody has never won the Rumble that came back.
who
Uh,
was gonna point to the sign is what I'm curious about. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Who's gonna who's gonna who's gonna have their moment where they, you
you know,
know
you know what? I forgot to talk about this topic before we get out of here, because we did. This was an awesome podcast. This is the first of 2022, episode number 47.
yes, sir.
Man, thank you so much, man, for short notice. Um, it's been a while. I want to talk about RK Bro, Team RK Bro, because I'm Team RK Bro.
Yeah,
Uh, uh, did you like the did did you like the Alpha Academy? The Alpha Academy winning it? Uh, was it a shock that they won it last week?
it was for sure a shock.
Yes, it was a
I'm not a
shock.
I'm
I was
not a
fucking
fucking
shocked.
I'm not a fucking fan of it right now.
You're not a fan of what?
I'm trying to understand why they, at like, with the momentum that they had, why they dropped it so quick.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's very true. I think they wanted to give him a
I've never
chance.
seen something like that happen before, where you have so like, and it's not like it's bad momentum. Like
No, it's not.
like these guys are
But I
loved
liked
by
it
the
though.
fans.
I liked it because it was something different. We haven't, excuse me, we haven't seen we haven't seen something like this happen in a long time. That was a shock. That it was especially happened on Monday Night Raw. Especially coming in this year. Um, I think they came. WWE's coming a little more stronger this year than it was last year. But I like how it was a shock. Like holy shit! Like he slammed him and he pinned him. He pinned Randy Orton. Uh, as a fan, it was a good feeling. Like it was a good shock.
I
Like
just think like somebody like Randy Orton, like he's such a bona fide superstar. Like it should take more than a body slam
but
to pin somebody like him. You know what I mean?
but
I
but
like when the WWE does stuff like that, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I
no
felt like that. I felt like that whenever Alexa Bliss lost to fucking who was it? When she lost the fucking belt to Ronda Rousey. You know what I mean? Like
well, that was just money there. Um,
I just don't understand it though. You know what I mean? It's
you know
like
what?
you're gonna you like I know Ronda Rousey's gonna draw. She's gonna give you the money and she's the big ticket. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
But
like
like
Brock Lesnar.
for somebody who doesn't know the business, you know what I mean?
Well,
It's not like Brock Lesnar couldn't fight. He's always he grew up actually wrestling. You know what I mean? So he kind of he's kind of like halfway there when it's considered to be a UFC fighter. But like for somebody like Ronda Rousey who did it backwards, who did something first that she's good at, and then wanted to come to the WWE without no experience, like how do you think that feels for that person who the
that
people who's been there, you know what I mean? Like
that's completely
and
understandable.
that's what pissed me off about Alexa. She was a heel. It wasn't like she was a baby face whenever she lost the title. Like no, like
True.
anybody knows if you're a heel, you're bona fide to keep that whatever belt you have. You know what I mean? Men or women. Like if you're a heel, you're considered to be that guy. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what, dude? Yeah. I understand when you're coming from. But I think that just I'm glad that they're focusing on that they're focusing on their specials because that was his special. And yes, it was Randy Orton. And I see it like this: Randy Orton has been passing all these history, like the SummerSlam, the longest wrestler. He's been there. Like Randy Orton has so much accomplishments right now that I see it in two ways here. I see it where Randy Orton is giving them a push, and he's enjoying everything right now what he has because he's still in it and he's breaking records just by wrestling every week, and every pay per view. Like Randy Orton is breaking records because he's been there such a long time, and I see it like this. It's they're using the specials. How are they like? They're using it how they're supposed to be using them. Like if Randy Orton hits anybody with RKO, they're not going to kick out just because it was from Otis that did his special on Randy Orton. He didn't kick out. Was it a shock? Fuck yeah, yes it was. But what is a good shock? Yes, it was. It was a shock on Monday Night Raw that Otis pinned and did a special, did his finisher, by the way, and Randy Orton. And I loved how they did that because it was a shock and it was his finisher and they won the tag team championship. Yeah, I didn't like it, but it was a suspense that they won it, just like how
Yeah,
just like how Brock won that how it's like how Brock Lesnar ended the Undertaker streak. It was a fucking shock. Not that
yeah,
big of a shock, but it was right under there. It was right here. It was almost right here. It was almost right here, but not as high as Brock with the Undertaker streak. But I liked it. It was different, and that's what they need to be. That's what they need to focus on, like shit like that,
right.
to have that suspense